Hi there. Client's original owner of this 1990 FJ62, he sent it to us. We did a stage 2 restoration with old man emu suspension, upgraded DBA rotors, TLC calipers. We gutted the body down to a basic shell. This particular project was left on the frame. Did a repaint bare metal to the factory white. We upgraded to the GM 5.3E rod. We stuffed the quarters, the doors, the roof, and the floor with copious amounts of Dynamat. Then we Line-X polyurea coated the floor and started reassembling the truck with all new factory trim, plastics, weather stripping, etc. Let's take this one out for a little test drive. It's a really nice truck. These E-rods add a lot of refinement, efficiency, and actually reduce the weight of the original truck. So you end up with about 3 times the horsepower and double the torque and about 25% more fuel efficiency. These new E-rods are from General Motors with a California Air Resource Board executive order that certify them as compliant and emissions law in all American states for 1996 and older vehicles. We've had great luck working them into the cruisers. The interior was upgraded with the Chilowich textiles and new foams using the stock seat frames. Here, watch how quickly this truck can move. Never seen a 6.2 move that quick, have you, huh? Yeah. Good fun. Nice and refined, too. No pulling or dragging or torque steer. So this project took us roughly 10 months to complete. There were no rust demons to have to fight off. So it was really a perfect truck for what we did. In the rear, we're running the Kmart dual pivot bumper system out of Australia. We're running the ARB roof rack with the woven mesh floor. We're running the BlackRock 16-inch Teflon powder-coated aluminum wheels. Those are great. And of course, the prerequisite ARB front bull bar with a worn winch. All the lighting on this truck was updated to LEDs, from dash illumination to headlights to bulbs and all the stock lights as well. Those headlights have become quite popular. They're fairly costly, but really nice light. Last forever. They draw less power than the factory lights did. Are much simpler than HID systems, and really good setup. We tinted the windows 3M titanium class tint. All the emblems, vents, mirrors, handles, beltline chrome, rocker chrome, blah, 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 and all the door rubber and guts are all new OEM components fit. Mud flaps also are OEM and new. Client requested a high lift jack in the rear, as well as the double wide Kmart carrier, which allows us to have the fluid vessel carton, as well as room for a really neat product, I believe out of Utah, called Roto Packs. So originally intended for motorcycle excursion stuff, we've been using them with great success with Icon and TLC. So they have different carriers designed for different fluids. And then on this truck, we're also running the emergency preparedness 72-hour kit with heat blankets, flares, first aid, ointments, and stuff like that. Unfortunately, Toyota's been discontinuing more and more of the trim parts. This truck was fortunate enough to be able to receive a full set. This is something new we've been playing with. You know, I'm a fan of these guys at Amp Research. So these are power steps. So as you can see by the aircraft diodes, they illuminate your entry points for front and rear doors. And then they work really nice for just ergonomic factors getting in and out. If you're going to do aggressive rock crawling, I wouldn't recommend them because they're not really rock rail rated, although they do tuck up nice and tight to the body. Here's that rear bumper system a bit in more detail. We're actually thinking about designing an Icon rear bumper system for the 6.2. I like the Kmart product, but from my experience designing the Icon FJ bumper and Bronco bumper, there's a couple opportunities for upgrade from the Kmart product. Although I'd say really on the open market right now, the Kmart product's really your best bet. And it's a class 2 receiver, really nice tight taut carriers, and that aluminum tread step. In the cargo area, this client kept it pretty simple other than the Dynamat and hidden amplifiers and bass for the audio and the removable rubber mat. That's a TLC product we sell. The carpet is the cut loop dense pile DuPont Marine, and then it's still removable, and then there briefly you can see the Line-X polyurea underneath. Headliner's hiding Dynamat, but looks dead stock now. Front dash, IP, audio, everything looks dead stock. We stuffed the Tuffy iPod intensive head unit into the center console. We built the upgraded Focal audio speakers into the stock enclosures so nothing jumps the shark. You'll notice the Chilowich textile that I use fairly often, really good durable stuff. And then the vinyl is Mercedes OEM vinyl. Nice, straightforward, and subtle interior, still super durable. We upgrade the Tuffy console pad there with the Tuffy, and we use a better quality foam because I've seen the Tuffy consoles, the foam collapses in about a year, and that's just annoying. Stock steering wheel, although we leather wrapped it. Here's a quick jerky tour of the rear. And some close-ups of the Black Rock wheels. We started using these instead of American Racing because these are actually American made and also have a truer black surface in their finish. Nice quality up-and-coming company here. Brief engine bay tour. There you see the custom TLC enclosure to create more of a cold air point using the stock intake point from the 3FE motor. And then that's to a K&N executive order approved intake to the GM53 E-Rod. It's about 329 horsepower. I think the torque's about 340, but don't quote me. Really nice system. It comes with basically one part number that makes it very easy for the end user to know what to get where. And it's a 2-year, 50,000-mile warranty from General Motors. Any further questions, give us a call at 818-280-3330, TLC4x4.com. Thank you.